What up, everyone? Aemond and Aegon here, back for House of the Dragon.
We did an impromptu cosplay.
This wig is so fucking itchy. It's like running down my back, and it's like not a good feeling.
I gave Anthony a half up, half down, but you can't.
I have like a clip in the back of my head. And also, it is like so difficult to see with this eye patch. Once you pop it up, like one eye has to get like adjusted to the light. I don't like it.
Anyway, apparently this episode might be another one of the big ones. We'll see.
The last couple episodes have honestly been a little slow. I mean, it's been good, don't get me wrong, but like I want to see a little bit more advancement of the plot. I've been really wanting to see Rhaenyra kind of like take charge a little bit. I feel like we might be getting there, and I want to see Daemon leave freaking Harrenhal. I'm getting so tired of him at Harrenhal.
I'm also really excited for the plot line of Corlys' son and Sea Smoke. I think that's going to be such a fun time, just kind of seeing another dragon rider and somebody who kind of was not expected to be a dragon rider. I feel like it's kind of like a little bit of an underdog story, and that's really fun.
Yeah, especially because it seemed like Corlys' other son was looking like he was going to take a more major role. I feel like he might not be getting a dragon either. I feel like it's just going to be Sea Smoke and his other son. Probably one son by sea, one son by air, if I had to guess. Just initially, I thought at the end of the last episode, it might be possible that, you know, we got two other dragons out there that need riders, that one could go to his other son, and then one could possibly go to the brother of Viserys and Daemon, if he even is their brother. But that was kind of my logic. But now I'm just kind of here for the ride to see who's going to take on those other two dragons. I think we'll probably get answers to that by the end of the season. But there's only 2 episodes left. This is the penultimate episode. I'm going to also try and watch this whole dang show with one eyeball.
You're going to really like commit.
I'm committing to
the role. Being like Damon, oh my gosh. Their names all sound the same sometimes, even though like I know each character individually.
But if you want to check out our full-length reactions to this series, they're available on Patreon, and the link is down below. That's a funny shot.
Confrontation. He's probably like, I don't know what's going on. This dragon just took me.
Before the Queen of the Seven Kingdoms! With a dragon of House Targaryen!
He came to him.
Sea Smoke took that upon himself.
What do you want?
To learn the ways of dragon riders and to serve my queen.
I mean, y'all are kind of family in a way.
Your Grace.
In a way.
Yeah. Through marriage, though.
What is your parentage?
Yeah, there we go.
My mother was a shipwright. My father is.
Say it.
Might as well just be honest. Oh.
That's bullshit.
But you are better served looking under the sheets and in the wood piles. I once worked in a pleasure house where generations of Targaryen princes had their
They're gonna find that fucking uncle.
On Dragonstone, the misbegotten offspring of your house.
Find the bastards. Win the war.
Battle of the Bastards 2. Oh, no.
This time on dragons.
He knows. He has to, right?
My lord.
My lord, how you have come up in the world?
I wish to ask for leave to relinquish my part as a shipwright in your service. There are good men and strong who can take my place.
Does he know it's his son, though, or does he just think he works for him?
Well done.
I feel like he knows,
I think
right?
he knows.
Like,
I think he's just keeping it kind of like on the low. But he came from like humble beginnings too. Like that was like a big point of emphasis in the first season. He had that kind of scrap for what he got. So I feel like he'd find like a little endearment in his sons for
like,
doing this.
Proud of him.
I was told they would come to heel when House Tully declared its allegiance.
That may be the case. Though it is yet to be seen that they will heed my authority as young as it is. And there is another problem. They'll hate you.
I don't need their love. I need their swords.
Interesting.
I know I'm not the man my grandsire was, but I hope to begin well and go on from there.
Well said.
David?
Good job.
The old ways and abide by tradition. Here then is tradition.
Why should we now follow a boy younger than my own sons, when you will align with one who will desecrate the innocent?
Because your house is my house's bitch.
And I now deliver to you the traitor Amos Bracken and his son.
No more traitor to his land than you, Willem Blackwood.
Oh gosh, this is just their freaking like whole beef.
And I have no love for Daemon Targaryen.
Ooh, be careful here.
But I feel like he's gonna twist it to get them all on the side, though.
Having so little experience to guide me, my best course is to defer to the oath my grandsire swore to King Viserys when he named Rhaenyra his heir.
I mean, he sounds pretty mature.
Yeah.
I see no reason to cast aside loyalty, no matter how loathsome I may find her representative, the prince.
He has the leadership quality. Dang, he got in his face!
Will you have our army or not?
Oh my gosh, his nuts just dropped!
I feel like Damon's gonna like it.
He's gonna respect it.
Like
He said, you don't need their love.
Yeah, you need their army.
That was a good show of strength in front of all these houses, though. I mean, I dig it. I think he's kind of smiling.
But he is perhaps not wrong. I may have been a touch enthusiastic in pursuing my aims, but don't allow my failings to keep you from supporting an upright man.
Hey, look at that.
I accept you as my vassal, Willem Blackwood. I am Lord Paramount of all river houses, and there is only one answer for the crimes you visited upon your neighbors.
Is he gonna kill him?
Oh my gosh.
But you did not have to pursue such savagery.
Oh my gosh.
You did it because you wanted to. Seize him.
Oh my gosh. I love the drama. Damon's just like watching.
He's like showing his strength right here.
He's gonna let it play out. He needs the army. He doesn't give a fuck about you, bro. He just used you.
Command them.
If his grace wishes to show contrition for his acts, and to prove himself deserving of our banners, he must now rectify his grievous error. Denounce your crimes. Dispense justice.
I want to see what Damon is gonna do, though, because I feel like Damon is kind of turning a new leaf, possibly, maybe. Would you speak up for him? Or would you let him die? Oh, he's gonna
be the one to do it.
You are so grace. I've been faithful.
Oh my god. Oh! Damn, there's our Damon.
That was so quick.
I think he did it quick, though, because he was in his head a little bit. Like, if you just get it done quick, you don't have to think about it too much. You know, get that dragon. Put them in their place.
Sea Smoke probably just wasn't the one for you.
Watch it, like, kill her.
Oh my gosh.
That'd be fucking wild. But theoretically, if she gets this dragon, we get 2 more riders for the other 2 dragons. Then we have an entire fleet of dragons.
The lowborn claiming dragons. Was it her idea?
Was he like mad about that?
You were enthusiastic enough when Sir Stefan made his claim.
He was the Lord Commander of your Queen's Guard, heir to the Dunfall. These
It seems like the dragons don't care about class.
mongrels.
Ooh. Jace.
You're a bastard, too.
Yeah.
I know well what is at stake.
They still have the blood. They're still...
House Targaryen is the blood of the dragon. If any may lay claim to it, what are we then? Base-born, silver-haired dragon riders decides he wants to rule the 7 kingdoms. Did the Conqueror's dream foretell that?
What else would you have me do? I may take my rightful place on my father's throne.
And when you die?
When you play the Game of Thrones, you win or you die.
Is he just feeling like nervous about his claim too, maybe?
Did you think I would have dark hair?
Okay, here we go.
It's the real thing is coming out. Like, why he's feeling this way.
When you took Harwin Strong into your bed, did you think I might favour him, or did it not cross your mind? The proof is here for all to see. Yet I may argue my legitimacy to succeed you because I have a dragon.
But, like, if other people do...
And now you say you'll strip that from me too.
I mean, but you are still her son, though.
Yeah.
Which the other ones are not. That's what you have that they don't. It's like a... that looked like a Targaryen!
Yeah. They're looking for the Targaryens.
Yeah, that's
we need
what they're
bastards here with white hair. We need you. That's why they're sending the ships with Alan. They're gonna go ship all the Targaryens here.
Word is.
Okay, here's this motherfucker.
Folk to go to Dragonstone.
Oh, fuck that.
He's gonna go!
Take you anyway.
I bet.
They're looking for Targaryen bastards.
That's you. Is it legitimate or bullshit?
You better go and you better get a dragon.
Because I'd have been first in line if it wasn't for my injury. Because my leg hasn't been the same since.
You fucking are... I'm starting to think you're full of shit, bro.
A chance to stick it to Aemond.
And claim a dragon.
Dragon!
Yeah, no, I know.
What?
I know. I can't.
Bro, nut up or shut up, bro. Stop claiming Targaryen if you're gonna be a bitch about it.
He looks like it.
He looks like he's the fucking... Oh my gosh, he's a bastard! I want him to have a dragon! I want him to have a dragon! Fuck yeah!
He looks like the most Targaryen out of all of them.
He looks like a Targaryen had sex with Thor.
I never knew my father. But I did know my mother.
Oh my gosh, he looks so badass. I want him on his dragon.
I know. He looks like a Viking Targaryen.
I hid it from you. And I'm sorry for that. She worked in a pleasure house. And because rich men paid more to fuck a woman with silver hair.
Oh my gosh. But he has a reason to go against the crown, you know?
And Rhaenyra's, like, the gifts that she sent, he took.
Yeah.
Hell
He's going.
He's so getting a dragon. I don't know about the other motherfucker in the tavern, Ulf. Like, I feel like he might be full of shit. But Hugh...
He has the look. And that's all I'm basing it off of.
He looks badass. I just didn't really think much of his character yet, just because he was just like, you know...
Oh, he's there.
About, yeah, but he's gonna be put in front of a fucking dragon. And then we're gonna see. See, look, there's Alan picking him up.
It's funny because Hugh, I literally was like, he literally looks like a Targaryen. And he was.
Kesir bukilaxirisa. Ziris aldriza exio istos aor. Sesir boni daor.
Vasir, Jaihosa ponte loviledis.
Ao ponte aolo vileda. Aldrizesi voskizis.
You're the queen? Bitch slap this guy.
Sete non toligor keso vihot montasmo isi. Il voletir vakejot rakilos taor.
My gosh.
We'll go to him now.
Just gonna like take them all at once and like have their pick.
I feel like it'll be a line. Come on, Hugh.
Hugh, it's you. Or you.
Nah, that's not gonna be Ulf.
Why do I feel like it could be Ulf?
Who among you would be first?
Hugh, 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 Hugh.
I feel like it's gonna be Ulf, as crazy as this seems.
No, Ulf doesn't have the gall.
It's not gonna be the first person.
No, the first person's getting burnt.
Yeah, it's not gonna be like somebody we don't know about.
People who look this timid, I don't think it's gonna work. Oh, you're so dead. I mean, honestly, how fucked up would it be if it wasn't Hugh or Ulf?
Yeah.
And it's just two randos? That's not gonna happen.
It's
you
gonna
know?
be somebody we've been having like scenes with.
Yeah,
it's gonna
a
be one of the
build-up.
two of them.
If not both. I like how they just left. And it's like, okay, take your turns. This dragon seems like it only wants somebody with big Targaryen energy. Oh my gosh.
I think it's like if you're too timid too.
Oh my gosh, it took out several! Oh, that sucks.
That sucks if you were just right there. Oh gosh. Oh no.
Hugh, go tame that bitch. Oh, that might have broke his fall. Let's see.
Okay. Well, this like was not.
You should have brought one in at a fucking time.
Wait, is it this one?
No.
It's not this one.
The one that's just like asking for help on the ground.
Like this.
I don't think this big ass dragon was gonna pick him.
It's gonna be Ulf.
He's got a fire. Okay, let's see. Yeah, I think you might be right. It might be Ulf. Oh, he's running. Wait, where the fuck are you running? Oh, no, it's Hugh. Come on, Hugh. Go take your dragon. It's your birthright, Thor.
Dang, this was like a disaster.
A Targaryen massacre.
Oh my gosh. And the sad thing though is these people have never really been raised around dragons like, you know, the royal family would have been, so they don't really know what to expect.
Are you lunch? Come on, Hugh. It's gotta be Hugh. Because Ulf ran deeper into the tunnel. I feel like he's gonna get the smaller one. He's gonna get the big motherfucker. Here we go, Hugh. Come on, Hugh. Establish dominance.
Ooh, that was a cool shot, how to do that with the water.
She's dead. She's gonna eat, and then it's gonna come down to him, and then he's gonna...
Ooh!
Come on, take your dragon, Hugh.
It's totally Hugh.
Like, you're worthy of me. You look cool. You look like Thor. That's what the dragon's thinking. I'm his inner monologue. Come on. If it's not fucking Hugh, I'm gonna be fucking pissed.
It is.
I'm just get fucking burnt.
Oh my god. Vermithor and Thor?
Oh, that's your dragon, bro. That's your fucking
Oh,
dragon.
that's like really exciting to be honest. Especially, I think it's more exciting knowing where he came from and how like freaking bad he had it.
Oh, look at that.
Yay! That's exciting. I do think Ulf is gonna get a dragon though.
He ran into the tunnel. I feel like he's getting the other one.
Like, oh, all these deaths are worth it just to get one. To get Vermithor.
Well, Jace could like rest easy because they narrowed out a lot of like the playing field. A lot of the Targaryen bastards have been killed.
That's like actually really sad.
Okay, Ulf, we're gonna find out. He's gotta get a fucking dragon too. He's got to. It's sleeping.
Oh, it's tired.
Did you just step on a fucking egg?
Oh my gosh.
You better hope you're a fucking Targaryen that's worthy. Oh! It just pushed him down! But it didn't burn you? That's a good thing.
I think it's his. Yeah, come on. I feel
Come
like
on.
it wouldn't be acting this way if it wasn't. This dragon seems kind of fun. Like, fine, alright, get off my back.
This one's just lonely.
Aww.
He's like waiting to die. Open your fucking eyes, Ulf!
Silverwing. So, that proves he's a true Targaryen.
Look at you.
Oh.
Get your ass up before he changes his mind.
When he does, the High Tower host will be unstoppable.
Oh no, because they got more dragons than you do now.
Are they here?
That'd be fucking wild. I don't think so.
Oh my gosh!
Who's here?
Silverwing!
Okay.
Did he just come here on his own?
No,
or did
she
Rhaenyra-
wouldn't have let him.
Yeah. Is this a strategy or like what?
Is it just you? Like, cause I don't think they're gonna fucking burn King's Landing.
Or did he just get on the dragon and literally fly over there?
Okay. Oh shit. Okay. They're trying to show. Okay,
Yes,
look.
yes. Like, look at all our dragons. Ooh. Show of power. Why did they send Ulf to be the one, like, of all of them that you could send?
Because I guess if one of them dies, he's like the easy one to just like discard. That was a fun episode. Not what I was expecting fully, but honestly, it was so cool to kind of see like the process of them getting these Targaryens and bringing them in front of the dragons for the dragons to choose which Targaryen they want to ride them.
Yeah, I think a lot of this, like, it was super cool to see that aspect of it all, but it's gonna be a big setup probably for the next episode, which will probably be like the face-off, I would assume.
I'm hoping.
Yeah.
I'm so hoping because I really want to see it. Like, I feel like this season has lacked a little bit of action. It's had its moments, but I definitely feel like we need something big. And I feel like obviously this was a big tease to that. I'm hoping that Daemon could be involved in that too, because that's just another dragon out there that isn't even involved in, like, you know, this current setting and whatnot. But I really like this. Finding out that Hugh was a Targaryen in this episode was a big WTF, which is funny because you said he looked like a Targaryen in this, and obviously he was. I think that's really cool.
Rhaenyra is definitely thinking outside the box here, using bastards, and I mean, obviously Jace felt a certain type of way because he, like, felt that threat to his claim to the throne, even
Being
though
a bastard.
he is a bastard, but he also is the son of Rhaenyra, whereas the rest of them aren't.
Yeah.
And I think Rhaenyra had to make a decision strategically, and that was, okay, we need more dragons, we need more literal firepower. And that was the best way to do it, because now they outnumber them in terms of dragons, so...
Yeah, it's going to be really interesting. Obviously, Adam bent the knee very early on. I think Corlys... You know, that's something we kind of skipped over, because, you know, the back half of this episode I thought just took precedent, because we kind of saw Adam find his dragon, See Smoke, at the end of the last episode. But that was a cool element too. So, you know, Rhaenyra's up 3 dragon riders here. I think seeing Corlys kind of talk to him, but not like really acknowledge to him, just be like, oh, good work, you know?
Yeah.
Like he's like their father, I thought was really cool. But I think it's also because he had such humble beginnings too. I mentioned it in this episode, and he kind of had to ascend on his own. And I think that he's seeing that in both of his bastard sons, which I think is like a really cool dynamic for Corlys and his sons. But I think I'm really excited to see Hugh on that dragon. Like, it's really cool how they did this, where we just kind of saw the perspective of like the common folk of King's Landing, and we saw Hugh. Obviously, he lost his daughter, not in this episode, I guess prior off screen and whatnot. But to see a character that we were kind of viewing the landscape of the common people of King's Landing while they were going through, like, you know, this lack of food and lack of resources and whatnot. And we saw in the last episode where, like, the food was shipped to them and whatnot. I thought it was so cool to flip that on its head and make him like a bastard Targaryen child. I thought was so freaking awesome.
It's also kind of interesting how the dragons seem to not think of the world the same way as the humans do. Like, like for them, it was more about who's worthy, who like has the blood of the dragon. Whereas for humans, it's like, oh, whose parentage are you legitimate, etc., etc. And it's just interesting to see like the dragons kind of don't seem to care. They kind of want like who is the rider that they want.
It's all about blood for them.
Right. So it's interesting to see like the human aspect is like, okay, the parentage matters like ultimately, whereas the dragons it doesn't.
I don't know. I keep adjusting my eye patch. I don't know the name of like the role of those people who are like bringing the dragons to like the potential riders or whatnot, but they thought it was like the biggest atrocity to like, okay, these are bastards, like we're ruining the blood of High Valyria, it seemed like, but dragons didn't care at all, so that was like really fun to see as well. But I'm just really hoping for like a really big fight here, this next one, between all the fucking dragons. And when I say all the dragons, I'm also talking about, it seems like Aemond and Aegon's other brother has gotten his dragon to take flight. So I mean, they're adding another dragon to the mix. But at the end of the day, that's not that many dragons. And it kind of seems like, I forgot her name, but the one that was at the Vale, Corlys's granddaughter, Corlys and Rhaenys' granddaughter, and Daemon's daughter, it kind of feels like she's going to get that other stray dragon as well. So now you're talking about an entire fleet of dragons on Rhaenyra's side up against Vhagar, which obviously Vhagar is the biggest dragon. I feel like, you know, it's almost kind of strength in numbers because Vhagar is the trump card in a sense, because there is no dragon that can compare in size.
It also kind of makes me wonder, because at the time of Game of Thrones, like the original Game of Thrones, Daenerys is the last Targaryen, as well as, I mean, like you had like the Maester and the Night's Watch or whatever, and like her brother who died, but like there, okay, Jon, but like there was no other Targaryens, there wasn't any bastards like there are now, so
allegedly, none that were presented to us.
So it's like, did they all just get killed off, or like, it's kind of interesting to think about because there were so many kind of bastards here.
A lot of bastards got killed off right here. And I feel like at the end of this war, there's going to be a small number of Targaryens, because you have the two biggest factions of Targaryens going up against one another. So the amount of, let's say, male Targaryens out there to spread their seed is going to be limited at the very least. And then I feel like it probably will be a significantly small number, a number that probably would be diluted more and more over time over the course of however many years it takes to get to like the Game of Thrones era.
All right, y'all, well, thank you so much for watching, and we will catch you next week for the finale.